okay, madam. It's okay, madam. It's okay, madam.
What is got to respect yourself? Will you shut up and take your mouth? Smell them mouth. Shut up. Smell them mouth. Look like a dog. Look at you. Big fool. Fool at 70. Fool at 70. How can you talk like that? How can I be the senator?
I take exception to a senator.
Why are you talking to me like that?
You are a disgrace to the Senate.
You are an insult to womanhood.
You are
an insult to womanhood. And you are here to tell the world that you have not changed.
You cannot
violate. You are here to tell the world that you have not changed. At 70, you have not changed.
You are a scoundrel.
I'm expecting to take it. I will not take it.
You are a scoundrel.
I will not take it.
To insult.
That is why you can never be here. People like you can never be here. People like you can never be here.
You know, everyone, after watching, I'm sure you've seen that video many, many times. But after watching it, it just makes me so sad. When you see grown-up, people that are representative of a lot of people in the country, they are supposed to focus on what is most important. And they just distract themselves out of sentiment, ego, and emotions. That is a replica of what I'm talking about. This is a senator. On the left side and on the right side, you have a former minister of education, well known all over the world, Dr. Obi Ezekwesili. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Forgive me. And you also have the senator, Onyekachi Nwabonyi. These are two people, especially the senator that was duly elected and all of that, against a minister. Now, what are they talking about? It is the fallout of the Natasha, for those of you that are not aware, Natasha that was suspended from the house, from the Senate house, by the Senate president, after accusing the Senate president of sexual harassment. Okay? Now, of course, Natasha went out of her way, went to all the social media, both local and international, to state her case. So this is just, should I say, a continuation of that saga. Now, a panel was set up, and Obi Ezekwesili and her lawyers and all that are coming to give their view and whatever they have to show that what Natasha did was right and blah and all that. I mean, women coming together to make it, which is okay. I'm for women rights and everything, okay? But guess what? They were at the committee, and that was an opportunity for Obi and her crew to focus on what is most important in this case and, and move forward. Instead, unnecessary distractions. And if you look on record, I am not for or against anyone here. I've just been neutral. But again, the truth has to be told. Obi lost it for some reason and asked the man to shut up. What are you doing, Seth? I mean, what were you expecting the man to say? To keep quiet? Oh. And they went on crazy banters and derogatory remarks on each other, and my goodness. And the main issue was just put aside, at least for a moment. Okay? Now, whatever the result was, is not even the issue here. And I think they went home empty-handed for some reason. I think Obi and the crew were answering some questions from press about what they feel about what the committee chairman said and all of that. Okay? But the key here is, why would you want to put yourself in a position of not being able to meet up to what you came there for in the first place? It was very, very annoying and very disappointing. I have to say, from a lady I really, really give lots of respect to. You don't want to join, all that, banter, all those, tantrums. As a respectable person, you just focus on what you came there for. So that was why I was just disappointed. And I just felt you shouldn't have come in, at all. You don't feed into negativity when it's actually very relevant. Okay? So now, an opportunity was given to you, and based on the opportunity, you did not do what you were supposed to do the right way. But bottom line is it not about time that these adults just stop abusing each other and disgracing themselves in public? And just focus on what the Nigerian people put you there for. Okay? As we speak, no good roads, no light, this same issue before some of us were even born are still there. You're collecting salaries, you're collecting your money. There's no job out there, but you are collecting your own in the millions, enjoying yourself. Then when it comes to issues, you are going yourself, hurting your egos. It's all about egos and sentiments. My former video before this, that was what I said, and this is just a continuation of it. I don't believe in why you see two grown people rather, coming and just going crazy over petty issues. Somebody should keep quiet, shut up, and look at you looking like, all sorts of accusations. And is it personal? Is there something they're not telling us? Is it a personal thing? You have to show professionalism, especially in public, because of your office. At least show some decorum. And what was that noise we were hearing? I thought there was a carpenter there. Bow, 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 bow.
I take exception.
I said you're a
I
fool.
take exception
What do you
to
mean?
his
That one was even adding to the chaos. Okay, turns out that he was even the chairman, trying to get attention or trying to make peace, but you were making so much noise of it. Bah, bah. And who is that guy at the back? And if you look at the video, there's somebody trying to off their microphones or something. Is that his or her job when the minister is talking or when the senator is talking? They want to turn it off or turn it on. What's really going on there? It's just crazy. Everybody there's no decorum, there's no respect, no regard. And that's supposed to be a Senate house or people that are working for the people, right? No, they're not. I don't think so. Right now, they're just trying to blend their egos, make their ego feel good, look good, and satisfy themselves. That's my own verdict on what are we doing, Seth, because it's actually, what are we actually doing, Seth? Incredible. So far so good for if you want to digress a little bit. But before we even do that, I hope they get their acts together and get this Natasha thing resolved. Let's buy guns with no buying of guns at all. If you need to show some respect, just say sorry. Does not make you a weak person when you apologize. I'm talking about Natasha and Akpabio now. I mean, let maturity come into play here and respect for the people. Respect for the Nigerian people, all right? Let it be in the forefront before sentiment or egoism or what have you comes into play. Not the other way around. Because at the end, you will not gain anything. It's just ego. That's it. Okay. Having said all of that, turning into the youth service, the lady, you remember her? I made a video of her that was bringing out her frustrations on behalf of a lot of Nigerians about the welfare of Nigerians, how the issue of the economy is affecting them. Well, she has more money now. At least to use and buy egg and all of those things she was complaining about. Why? The Alawi finally has been paid. The new Alawi of 77,000 is now the new Alawi salary. And that's okay. That's good. I mean, if that can happen and it's consistent, hopefully the new Alawi is not a time for you to just use it and go and buy whatever you like, shoe or whatever. You better start investing. Your life just starts now. Your life has just started as a copper. So when you are collecting that monthly salary, go and invest it. Not just save. Invest in what will be viable for you. All right? The earlier you do it, the better. So congratulations. At least somebody, should I say, paid the price, blew a trumpet that actually shook governments to act on their promises that they've been promising for years now. And now it has manifest. Okay? The government had listened, and now they are getting a much better Alawi. And I hope it stays that way, and I hope they know what they do with it. The coppers, that is. All right. Having said all of that, hopefully this Natasha saga, like I said, will end so that we can move on, if they will, to more better things for the nation. Let me get your comments on this one. Thanks for those that have subscribed, and if you haven't, kindly do. That will help us as we keep moving on to highlight issues that can make our society and even ourselves much better. Let me get your comments on what you think about this Natasha and Obi Ezekwesili issue. I am for women's rights, but I am also for human rights. There has to be respect among genders, regardless whether you are a male or female. Okay? Let's show some respect to one another so that we can actually focus on what is most important. What do you think? Let me get your take on this one. Talk to you soon, folks. Bye-bye.
What are we doing, Seth?